What's a movie that would have been great, like an all-time classic, but it's just too long? It's got to be one of the most common criticisms that people have about some of these all-time epic level movies. And sometimes, sometimes it works, right? You talk about like the Lawrence of Arabia's or for me, like Interstellar is a movie that, and to be honest with you, I actually had criticisms about the length of it the first time I watched it, but now it's one of my favorite movies ever. A lot of those movies are really, really long. You're talking pushing high into 3+ hours range, sometimes 4+ hours, right? Gone with the Wind, crazy, crazy, crazy long. Though these days, who actually watches Gone with the Wind? But there are a lot of movies that I can think of that I think are really good, borderline great, but I just think kind of lose it because of the length. Like, this is probably a controversial take, but Anora, I just watched it. I think Anora had a lot to offer. I think Mikey Madison was great. I think that movie is a good 30-40 minutes longer than it needs to be. I mean, Heaven's Gate is the most classic, right? Because it's a movie that literally bankrupted an entire movie studio, so that's definitely too long. The Irishman from a few years ago, nominated for all those awards, that movie was way too long. Like, that movie legitimately should have been an hour shorter, 45 minutes shorter than it was. A lot to offer, just way too long. So what's a movie for you that you think would be great, an all-time classic, but it's just too long?